sitting right there on the edge of the bed, but you're a million miles away inside your head. I ask how your day was, you give me a shrug. I reach for your hand, but you pull back the rug. I'm packing my bags in the middle of June, but the truth is I'm leaving an already empty room. You're acting like I am the one who gave up, like I'm the one pouring the holes in our cup. But I'm just the one who is making the sound of the wrecking ball finally hitting the ground. 'Cause you left first, you just didn't pack. You checked out months ago, never looked back. You let the fire die, you let us go cold. You stopped holding on to the promises told. So don't call me the villain for walking away when you wouldn't give me a reason to stay. Yeah, I'm the one stepping out into the hurt, but you left first. You left first. I spent a whole year trying to read your blank face, rerunning a marathon, you dropped out of the race. I begged for a fight just to know you still cared, but you gave me a silence that left me so scared. It's a special kind of lonely to love a ghost who stays in your house but loves you the least, not the most. You're acting like I am the one who gave up, like I'm the one pouring the holes in our cup. But I'm just the one who was making the sound of the wrecking ball finally hitting the ground. 'Cause you left first, you just didn't pack. You checked out months ago, never looked back. You let the fire die, you let us go cold. You stopped holding on to the promises told. So don't call me the villain for walking away when you wouldn't give me a reason to stay. I'm the one stepping out into the hurt, but you left first. You let me bleed out while you saved your own skin. You made sure you're safe before the losses roll in. I was screaming for help, I was drowning alive while you watched from the shore, just waiting to thrive. You coward, you phantom, you ghost in my sheets. Look at the wreckage, you're quiet, complete. 'Cause you left first, you just didn't pack. You checked out months ago, never looked back. You let the fire die, you let us go cold. You broke every single damn promise we hold. Don't you dare call me the villain today when you already checked out and drifted away. Yeah, I'm the one stepping out into the dirt, but you left first. The door clicks behind me, the quiet returns. I'm taking the ashes of everything that burns. My hands are shaking, and it's gonna hurt, but you left first. I packed the photos from my summer in Spain, leaving the keys right by the window pane. You traded diamonds for a pocket of stones, left me to sleep inside this castle alone. I was your anchor in the heaviest sea, but you cut the rope just to feel like you're free. You wanted a moment, you wanted the thrill, you wanted the chase of the house on the hill. But short-term highs always come with a cost, and you don't even see the empire you lost. 'Cause he was forever chasing the night. He traded the sun for a flickering light. missed forever. Oh, he missed forever. My mother told me that a boy doesn't change until his whole world is left empty and strange. You'll call me up when the winter sets in, wondering why you can't get under my skin. But I'll be a stranger you used to adore, and you'll just be standing outside of my door. You wanted a moment, you wanted the thrill, you wanted the chase of the house on the hill. But short-term highs always come with a cost, and you don't even see the empire you lost. 'Cause he missed forever, chasing a night. He traded the sun for a flickering light. I was the girl who would stand in the fire. You made me a casualty to your desire. Go tell your new friends how easy I broke, while you suffocate on the words that you spoke. Yeah, you got your freedom, whatever it's worth, but he missed forever. Did it feel good when you threw us away, to leave me stranded in the cold yesterday? A lifetime of promises crashed to the floor. Now you're just a ghost that I don't love anymore. You wanted the world, but you ruined the spark. Now look at you crying, alone in the dark. 'Cause he missed forever. He traded the sunlight. I was the girl who would stand in the fire. Look at the wreckage of all your desire. Go tell your new friends how easy I broke, while you suffocate on the words that you spoke. Yeah, you got your freedom, whatever it's worth, but he missed forever. The screen is black, the house is cold, the greatest story that we never told. You got your freedom, and it hurts, but he missed forever. Yeah. I cooked your favorite dinner, set the table for two, sitting across from a ghost who looks exactly like you. I asked how your day was, you just stared at your plate, leaving the silence that carries the heaviest weight. I reached for your hand, but you didn't even blink. Funny how fast the ship can start to sink. You didn't pack up your bags, you didn't run for the door, you didn't leave your house keys lying on the floor, but the warmth in your eyes had completely turned to stone. And that's the exact moment I knew I was alone. 'Cause he was gone long before you walked out, leaving me drowning in an ocean of doubt. He was gone while he was holding my hand, like a castle built entirely on sinking sand. Yeah, the physical body was sitting in the room, but his heart was already buried in the gloom. I was fighting for a love that I couldn't save, standing all alone at a forever grave. Oh, he was gone. Oh, he was gone. Yeah, I spent a whole year trying to read your blank face, rerunning the marathon when you dropped out of the race. I begged for an argument just to know you still care, but you gave me a quiet that left me so scared. It's a special kind of lonely to sleep next to a ghost who stays in your bed, but loves you the least. Not the most. You didn't pack up your bags, you didn't run for the door, you didn't leave your house keys lying on the floor, but the warmth in your eyes had completely turned to stone. And that's the exact moment I knew I was alone. 'Cause he was gone long before we walked out, leaving me drowning in an ocean of doubt. He was gone while he was holding my hand, like a castle built entirely on sinking sand. Yeah, the physical body was sitting in the room, but his heart was already buried in the gloom. I was fighting for a love that I couldn't save, standing all alone at a forever grave. Chase the shadow I couldn't hold. You let me pour my entire soul snowflakes, the headlights fade away. But the truth is, you left me yesterday. No more ghosts, no more pain. The house is finally empty, and he was gone. You carved our future into the kitchen stone, swearing you'd never leave me sleeping here alone. You painted pictures of a house up on the hill and promised me a love that time could never kill. I built my fortress on the things you used to say, but words are only ghosts that easily drift away. And now the silence is a terrifying sound, watching the castle that you built crumble to the ground. You were a salesman selling heavens in the dark, but you left me freezing with a counterfeit spark. 'Cause I am drowning in his empty words, the loudest lies that I have ever heard. You said forever, you said always, you said trust, but every single vow just turned to ash and dust. I kept your promises like gold inside a chest, while you were packing up and heading for the west. Yeah, I gave you my world, but all I got was his empty words. I found a notebook filled with letters that you wrote. Every I love you feels like a dagger to my throat. How could you type the words if you didn't feel the weight? How do you twist a lifeline into an anchor of hate? It takes a special kind of monster to pretend that you're building up a life when you're planning out the end. And now the silence is a terrifying sound, watching the castle that you built crumble to the ground. You were a salesman selling heavens in the dark, but you left me freezing with a counterfeit spark. 'Cause I am drowning in his empty words, the loudest lies that I have ever heard. You said forever, you said always, you said trust, but every single vow just turned to ash and dust. I but all I got was his empty words. I'll never leave you, that's what you said. Now it's just a ghost replaying in my head. I gave you my world, and you gave me empty words. I spent too many midnights staring at the door, picking up the pieces of my pride up on the floor. I wore your disapproval like a heavy winter coat, choking on the words I always wanted to denote. But the mirror didn't recognize the hollow in my eyes. I was disappearing underneath your beautiful lies. I kept waiting for a version of you that would change, while my entire world was getting bitter and strange. But a heart can only bleed for so long in the dark before it has to run to save its very last spark. So I stopped begging for your love to pull me through, and I stopped breaking just to be enough for you. I left the wreckage of the promises we made and walked out of the shadow of your suffocating shade. Yeah, you call me selfish for packing up my feeling, but I didn't choose to hurt you. God, I just chose healing. Oh, I chose healing. The silence in my apartment is a holy kind of sound. No more walking on eggshells, scattered on the ground. I'm relearning the things that used to make me smile. Ain't nothing the girl who's been buried for a while. It's a special kind of freedom when the panic finally dies and you realize your worth isn't standard in his eyes. I kept waiting for a version of you that would change, while my entire world was getting bitter and strange. But a heart can only bleed for so long in the dark before it has to run to save its very last spark. So I stopped begging for your love to pull me through, and I stopped breaking just to be enough for you. I left the wreckage of the promises we made and walked out of the shadow of your suffocating shade. Yeah, you call me selfish for packing up my feelings, didn't leave to hurt you. Yeah, I just chose healing. The screen is bright, the air is clean, the beautiful transition of a life unforeseen. No more crying, no more dealing. I finally looked at myself. I sat down at the piano at the end of the hall and tried to trace the shadows that you left on the wall. I tried to sing the melody we used to call our own, but my fingers hit the wrong keys, sitting here alone. I reached to find the sting of you that used to make me cry, but the room just stayed entirely beautifully dry. It's a different kind of heartbreak when the bleeding finally stops and you're no longer counting up the heavy teardrops. I always thought your absence would forever leave a scar, but I can't quite remember the exact color of your car, 'cause I forgot the way your laughter rings across a crowded room, and I forgot the way you smelled like winter and perfume. I forgot the specific day you packed and said goodbye, and the exact shade of blue that used to fill your eye. I spent so long praying that the storm would finally pass, but now the sky is empty and I'm staring through the glass. I thought our love was something that time could never trust, but today I forgot us. Ooh, I forgot us. Your name came up in passing with a friend of mine today, and I didn't feel the usual urge to look and run away. I didn't feel the tidal wave go rushing through my chest. I just smiled and nodded like a casual, quiet guest. It's terrifying how a ghost can simply disappear and turn into a stranger that I haven't seen in years. It's a different kind of heartbreak when the bleeding finally stops and you're no longer counting up the heavy teardrops. I always thought your absence would forever leave a scar, but I can't quite remember the exact color of your car, 'cause I forgot the way your laughter rings across a crowded room, and I forgot the way you smelled like winter and perfume. I forgot the specific day you packed and said goodbye, and the exact shade of blue that used to fill your eye. I spent so long praying that the storm would finally pass, but now the sky is empty and I'm staring through the glass. I thought our love was something that time could never trust, but today I forgot us. Is it a victory if I feel nothing at all? To look at your old sweater and not feel so small. I fought so hard to keep the memory of you alive, but time is a thief that helps the broken heart survive. image turned to dust. Look at me standing in the clearing, because I forgot us. The screen is blank, the room is still. I guess time cures what we think it never will. I don't miss you, I don't hate you, I'm just okay. I woke up this morning and I forgot us. You looked me in the eye and drew a map of lies. I walked the paths you made under compromised skies. I traded my intuition for your sweet poison tongue, believing every beautiful melody that you sung. But beautiful words are just a clever, hollow disguise. I didn't need a soft escape, I didn't need a picture-perfect shape, I didn't need you to protect my heart from breaking. I just needed to know what was real and what was faking. I didn't need a savior, I didn't need a king, I didn't need a promise on a shiny diamond ring. I could have taken the storm, I could have stood in the rain, I could have survived the sharpest edge of the pain. But you built a house out of a beautiful lie and watched me suffocate inside. I didn't need comfort or a temporary youth. God, I just needed truth. The hardest part isn't that you're finally gone, it's looking back at everything that I built on, wondering which laughs were real and which were just a play. Rewinding every single word I ever heard you say. You left me drowning in an ocean of my own doubt. I didn't need a soft escape, I didn't need a picture-perfect shape, I didn't need you to protect my heart from breaking. I just needed to know what was real and what was fake. I didn't need a savior, I didn't need a king, I didn't need a promise on a shiny diamond ring. I could have taken the storm, I could have stood in the rain, I could have survived the sharpest edge of the pain. didn't need comfort or a temporary youth. God, I just needed truth. Just a little honesty, that's all you owe to me. You gave me a story when I just needed truth. I washed the makeup off my face tonight, turned off the kitchen and the hallway light. I smiled for hours at your family's place, wearing the mask that you forced on my face. But laughing at jokes that aren't funny at all is a heavy price to pay to keep us from the fall. And my chest is aching from holding my breath, trying to breathe life into the slow, quiet death. I'm so tired of lying to the mirror on the wall, acting like we didn't completely lose it all. 'Cause today I stopped pretending that we're gonna make it through. I stopped pretending that I still look at you and see the truth. Stop pretending. I found an old letter from our second year, back when you promised didn't come with a tear. I try to force myself to feel that old spark, but I'm just an actor rehearsing in the dark. It's a special kind of lonely to stay in a play where the lead character has already drifted away. And my chest is aching from holding my breath, trying to breathe life into this slow, quiet death. I'm so tired of lying to the mirror on the wall, acting like we didn't completely lose it all. 'Cause today I stopped pretending that we're gonna make it through. I stopped pretending that I still look at you and see the truth. I've been playing the part of the girl who is fine while you walked all over every single boundary line. Yeah, I put down the script, let the curtain just fall. No more acting like we ever had a chance at all. I'm letting go of the lie that I mended. Today I stop pretending. Did you really think I'd play this role forever, drowning in the silence just to keep us together? I was screaming underwater while you watched from the shore. Well, I'm tearing up the pages, I don't love you anymore. Oh, the show is completely over. The house lights are bright, and I am walking off your stage tonight. 'Cause today I stopped pretending that we're gonna make it through. I stopped pretending that I still look at you and see the truth. I am done playing the part of the girl who is fine. Look at the wreckage left along the line. I put down the script, let the heavy curtain fall. No more acting like you ever cared at all. The illusion is shattered, the fairy tale ended, because I stopped pretending. The stage is empty, crowd has gone home, and for the first time in years, I don't feel alone. No more lies. The performance is ended. I stop pretending. I'm staring at the yellow couch where we used to laugh, but it looks like an old black and white photograph. The kitchen where you kissed me in the golden morning light has faded into shadows, bled into the gray night. I painted my whole future with the brush strokes of your name, but the canvas is dripping and nothing looks the same. We used to be a neon streak across a quiet town, a brilliant rush of fire before the rain came down. Now I'm staring at the palette trying to find a spark, but every single shade of us has drifted into dark. 'Cause the red went cold and the blue ran dry. The gold completely vanished when we said goodbye. We used to be a masterpiece, a beautiful design. Now I'm just a stranger standing outside of the line. Yeah, the world keeps on spinning in a brilliant heavy rush, but my love lost color when you dropped the brush. It lost its color. I put on that green dress you said made my eyes pop, and walked down to the corner where the city lights drop. But the neon sign is flickering, a washed out broken glow, reminding me of everything I've had to let go. It's a special kind of torture when the vibrant things die, and you're left with a static that fills up the sky. We used to be a neon streak across a quiet town, a brilliant rush of fire before the rain came down. Now I'm staring at the palette trying to find a spark, but every single shade of us has drifted into dark. 'Cause the red went cold and the blue ran dry. The gold completely vanished when we said color doesn't come back without him. I gave you my canvas, but the love lost color. I kept the porch light burning through the winter snow, telling my worried mother that you'd surely show. I kept your favorite wine sitting on the counter shelf, laughing in a daydream, lying to my own damn self. I bought into the promises you whispered in the dark, hoping any second you would come and fan the spark. And the days bled into weeks, and the weeks became a year. I washed away your absence with a river made of tears. Everybody told me I was wasting all my youth, but I closed my eyes tightly 'cause I couldn't face the truth. 'Cause my heart waited while your feet walked away. My heart waited for the words you'd never say. I stood like a statue in the freezing, pouring rain, holding on to nothing but the ghost of your name. Yeah, the world kept on moving, the seasons changed their view, but my heart stood perfectly still, waiting on you. Oh, it waited on you. I watched our mutual friends fall in love and settle down, while I became a ghost story haunting this old town. Still wearing the silver ring you gave me back in May, afraid if I took it off I'd throw our life away. It's a heavy kind of torture to love someone who's gone, but still expect their headlights to show up at the dawn. And the days bled into weeks, and the weeks became a year. I washed away your absence with a river made of tears. Everybody told me I was wasting all my youth, but I closed my eyes tightly 'cause I couldn't face the truth. 'Cause my heart waited while your feet walked away. My heart waited for the words you'd never say. I stood like a statue in the freezing, pouring rain, holding on to nothing but the ghost of your name. Yeah, perfectly still. No more waiting on you. The porch light is off. The wine is poured down the drain. I'm finally letting go of all of this beautiful pain. I gave you my forever, but my heart is done. It's done waiting on you. I didn't slam the front door on my way out tonight. I didn't stay up screaming under the kitchen light. I just watched you sleeping, snoring so deep, holding a girl that you no longer keep. I set my brass key down on the counter wood and stepped into the dark like I always knew I should. Because a heart doesn't always break with a loud crashing sound. Sometimes it just turns into dust on the ground. I spent a whole year begging you to notice the cracks. Now I'm just walking away with the sun on my back. And it was my quiet goodbye. No shouting, no tears, just the ghost of our love fading into the years. I didn't demand that you look me in the eye or force you to give me a reason or a lie. Yeah, you wake up tomorrow and wonder where I've gone, searching the sheets in the freezing cold dawn. You wanted a war, but the sky's gone dry. So I gave you my quiet goodbye, my quiet goodbye. I walk past our cafe, the air is so cold. We're playing the promises we used to hold. It's funny how silence can weigh more than stone, leaving me standing here completely alone. You always expected an explosive grand scene, but the end of our story is entirely clean. Because a heart doesn't always break with a loud crashing sound. Sometimes it just turns into dust on the ground. I spent a whole year begging you to notice the cracks. Now I'm just walking away with the sun on my back. And it was my quiet goodbye. No shouting, no tears, just the ghost of our love fading into the years. I didn't demand that you look me in the eye or force you to give me a reason or a lie. Yeah, you wake up tomorrow and wonder where I've gone, searching the sheets in the freezing cold dawn. You wanted a war, but the sky is gone dry. So I gave you my quiet goodbye. You think that I'm heartless for slipping away, for not giving you a final chance to make me stay. But I was screaming for help while drowning alive, while you watched from the shore, just waiting to thrive. Oh, I ran out of words, I ran out of fights. I'm reclaiming my soul from your bitter cold nights. And it was my quiet goodbye. No shouting, no tears. Look at the wreckage of all of our years. I didn't demand that you look me in the eye. I am completely done asking you why. You'll wake up tomorrow and wonder where I've gone, standing alone in the freezing cold dawn. The storm is over, the tears have gone dry. Goodbye to our war. This is my quiet goodbye. The car is packed, the engine is on. By the time you read this, I'll already be gone. No more noise, no more lies, just the softest of quiet goodbyes. I kept rearranging the furniture in our room, trying to hide the shadows of the impending doom. I cooked your favorite dinner, wore my hair up high, desperately fighting the truth that was filling the sky. I kept telling my mind that we were gonna make it through, but my spirit was tired of carrying the weight of you. And in the middle of an ordinary Tuesday night, while you were sleeping soundly, completely out of sight, the armor that I built began to crack and fracture through, and a terrifying voice told me exactly what to do. 'Cause my soul whispered while my heart fought back. My soul pointed out every single hidden crack. It said, let him go, he's only holding you down. You're drowning in the silence of this ghost town. My heart screamed out, begging you to stay, but my soul whispered and carried me away. Oh, it carried me away. I stood in the bathroom staring at the glass, waiting for the wave of heavy panic to pass. I looked at my reflection, didn't know her face, just a lonely girl trapped inside a crowded space. I spent a whole lifetime trying to keep you pleased, while my own inner fire slowly froze and deceased. And in the middle of an ordinary Tuesday night, while you were sleeping soundly, completely out of sight, the armor that I built began to crack and fracture through, and a terrifying voice told me exactly what to do. 'Cause my soul whispered while my heart fought back. My soul pointed out every single hidden crack. It said, let him go, he's only holding you down. You're drowning in the silence of this ghost town. My heart screamed out, begging you to stay, but my soul whispered and carried me away. It was the quietest sound I've ever heard, but it cut much deeper than any spoken word. It told me I was losing who I used to be, that loving you was killing the divine in me. Oh, I finally listened, I finally woke up, spilling the poison right out of our cup. My soul whispered while my heart fought back. My soul pointed out every single hidden crack. It said, let him go, he's only holding you down. You're drowning in the silence of this ghost town. My heart finally gave up, it stopped the bitter fight. My soul whispered and walked me out into the night. The house is quiet, the storm is done. The longest war I've ever fought is finally won. I hear myself again, clear and true. My soul whispered and I left you. The sky is turning, that bruising shade of blue, the final color of me and you. Your head is resting heavy on my chest. We spent the whole night running from the rest. I feel you breathing slow and so secure, knowing tomorrow I won't be yours. And the hands on the clock are a merciless line, stealing the pieces of your time and mine. I wish I could freeze the rotation of Earth to keep us right here for whatever it's worth. So let's just watch one last sunrise bleed through the blinds, leaving the wreckage of our love couldn't fix it, we couldn't survive. But just for this morning, let's pretend we're alive. Yeah, the world is gonna wake up and tear us apart. But one last sunrise before you break my heart. The golden light is creeping up your neck, sifting through the ruins of our beautiful wreck. I trace the familiar line of your face, trying to memorize this frozen space. It's so ironic how the morning looks so bright when it's bringing the darkest day of my life. And the hands on the clock are a merciless line, stealing the pieces of your time and mine. I wish I could freeze the rotation of Earth to keep us right here for whatever it's worth. So let's just watch one last sunrise bleed through the blinds, leaving the wreckage of our love behind. Hold me so tight that my ribcage might break before the full weight of reality wakes. We couldn't fix it, we couldn't survive. But just for this morning, let's pretend we're alive. Yeah, the world is gonna wake up and tear us apart. But one last Why does the sun get to start over fresh while I'm left to die in this hollowed out flesh? You're gonna walk out when the coffee goes cold, dropping the only hand you swore you'd hold. Oh, the dawn is breaking, but I'm completely broken inside. Nowhere left for forever to hide. So let's just watch one last sunrise bleed through the blinds, leaving the wreckage of our love behind. Hold me so tight that my ribcage might break before the full weight of reality wakes. We couldn't fix it, we didn't survive. But just for this morning, God, pretend we're alive. The world is awake now, it's tearing us apart. Goodbye to our sunrise. The light is full, the room is bright. You open your eyes and step into the light. You pack your bags, the morning is done. And just like that, my sunrise is gone. The cherry blossoms bleed onto the street, the same sidewalk where our boots used to meet. I found your old denim jacket in the hall, still holding the scent of the rain from last fall. But the calendar page turned over too fast and left all our colors bleeding into the past. We were a fever, we were a spark, chasing the sunset right into the dark. How did the warmth turn so bitter and cold? How did we outgrow the stories we told? 'Cause our April ended before the May could bloom. The frost crept in just learning the shape of this pain. The sun came back out, but it's too late for us. Our April ended and turned into dust. I walk past the cafe where we used to hide, drinking cheap coffee with the world pushed aside. Now there's a stranger sitting in your chair, laughing at jokes like you were never there. God, it's so cruel how the world keeps its pace, while I'm still haunted by the ghost of your face. We were a fever, we were a spark, chasing the sunset right into the dark. How did the warmth turn so bitter and cold? How did we outgrow the stories we told? 'Cause our April ended before the May could bloom. The frost crept into our favorite room. You froze your heart and you locked me outside with all of the tears that I swallowed and hid. We were supposed to outlast the spring rain. Now I'm just learning the shape of this pain. The sun came back out, but it's too late for us. Our April ended and turned into dust. You didn't even try to fight for the spring, you just let winter kill every single damn thing. Was I just a season you wanted to pass? A beautiful moment not built to last. So you watched us wither, you watched us die, without even saying a proper goodbye. Our April ended before the May could bloom. The silence is screaming inside of this room. You froze your heart and you locked me outside, drowning in everything we tried to hide. We were supposed to outlast the spring rain. Look at me shaking, look at this pain. Summer is coming, but it's too late for us. Our April ended, the blossoms are gone, the branches are bare. I reach for your side of the bed, but you're not there. Yeah, the calendar turned and our April ended. I spent 3 long years sitting inside of your storm, freezing to death just to keep your ego warm. I excused every temper, I hid every scar to protect the illusion of who you think you are. But the silence tonight is a mirror so clear, showing the ghost of the girl who used to be here. I didn't pack bags in the middle of a fight, I didn't yell, scream, or slam doors in the night. The breaking was quiet, the transition was slow, when my spirit whispered that it's time to go. 'Cause she didn't leave you for another guy's hand, she didn't run off to some faraway land. She wasn't searching for a glamorous thrill, or trying to find a house on a hill. Yeah, you call me cold and you call it caprice, but she didn't leave you, she just chased peace. Oh, Oh, she chased peace. You tell your new friends that I couldn't handle the weight, twisting the narrative to cover your hate. But I'm not carrying the bricks of your heavy past, building a castle that was never meant to last. It's a beautiful morning, the air is so sweet. For the first time in years I can hear my own heartbeat. I didn't pack bags in the middle of a fight, I didn't yell, scream, or slam doors in the night. The breaking was quiet, the transition was slow, when my spirit whispered that it's time to go. 'Cause she didn't leave you for another guy's hand, she didn't run off to some faraway land. She wasn't searching for a glamorous thrill, or trying to find a house on a hill. Yeah, you call me cold and you call it caprice, but she didn't leave you, she just chased peace. I chose my sanity over your pride, I chose the life that you wanted to hide. You wanted a partner to drown in your sea, but I am reclaiming the divine inside of me. We finally stepped out of your bitter war. I don't belong to your chaos anymore. She didn't leave you for another guy's hand, she didn't run off to some faraway land. She wasn't searching for a glamorous thrill. Look at me standing perfectly still. Go tell the world that I broke the lease, but she didn't leave you. God, she chased peace. I found the Polaroid tucked deep inside your drawer, the one from a summer that we don't talk about no more. You're looking at her with the eyes I thought were mine, before you erased her and rewrote the timeline. You told me she was just a phase, a lesson that you learned. But now I'm looking at the bridge that we both burned. You used my love to heal your open scars, you used my shoulders just to look up at the stars. I was the bandage till your skin grew back anew, but I never knew the role I played for you. You always said that she was temporary, a little chapter that you had to bury. But now I'm standing in the cold, looking at the truth. That was just a stepping stone. You used to find your youth, you healed your heart on mine, then left me in the cemetery. Turns out I was the one who was temporary. Take the things I taught you how to give and use them in the brand new house where you two live. The way you hold her hand, the way you speak her name, it's the exact same script, but with a different phrase. I wasn't your forever, I was just your triage nurse, and watching you be happy is a beautiful curse. curse. I found an old voicemail from 3 years ago. Your voice was so heavy, commanding the show. I remember the panic that used to ignite, the way that I trembled and cried through the night. But listening today, it's a strange kind of sound, like a ghost from a city where I'm no longer bound. I used to think your absence would leave a permanent scar, that I'd always be trapped underneath who you are. But time is a quiet, miraculous thief that steals all the color right out of your grief. 'Cause when I healed, you shrank back to size. The smoke finally cleared from the front of my eyes. You weren't a giant, you weren't a king, just a boy who was scared of a beautiful thing. Yeah, I spent so long running from the damage you dealt, but I look at you now and there's nothing to be felt. The empire of hurt that you built had to yield, and you lost your power when I healed. Oh, when I healed. My friends said they saw you downtown at a bar, still trading your stories and driving that car. They looked in my face, waiting for me to break, prepared for the storm that you used to remake. But I just took a sip of my drink and I smiled. The wild bleeding river inside me is mild. I used to think your absence would leave a permanent scar, that I'd always be trapped underneath who you are. But time is a quiet, miraculous thief that steals all the color right out of your grief. 'Cause when I healed, you shrank back to size. The smoke finally cleared from the front of my eyes. You weren't a giant, you weren't a king, just a boy who was scared of a beautiful thing. Yeah, I spent so long running from the damage you dealt, but I look at you now and there's nothing to be felt. The empire of hurt that you built had to yield, and you lost your power when I healed. When I healed, you thought you could keep me forever undone, a shadow that never could look at the sun. But look at me standing, look at me shine, reclaiming the pieces of a life that is mine. Oh, you were the lesson, but I am the prize, and I'm finally watching your memory die. 'Cause when I healed, you shrank back to size. The smoke finally cleared from the front of my eyes. You weren't a giant, you weren't a king. Look at the freedom that my victories bring. I spent so long running from the damage you dealt, but I look at you now and there's nothing to be felt. The empire of hurt that you built had to yield, yeah, you lost your power when I healed. The voicemail is deleted, the air is so clear. There isn't a single trace left of the fear. I survived the storm, the damage is sealed, and you're just a stranger now that I've healed. I used to pull into your driveway at the end of the night and feel the weight fall off my shoulders in the porch light. Your arms were walls that kept the heavy world away, a quiet sanctuary where my chaotic mind could stay. But I walked through the front door this evening after dark, and I didn't recognize a single solitary spark. The key still fits inside the heavy rusted lock, and your grandfather clock is still making the same talk. But the temperature has plummeted right down to the bone. How can I be standing next to you and feel so entirely alone? 'Cause you changed home, you tore the structure down. You became a stranger in our favorite town. You changed the locks, you turned the fire cold, and ripped up every single floorboard that we used to hold. I spent my whole youth building a life inside your chest. Now I'm just a transient, a forgotten weekend guest. Yeah, I came back looking for the safety that I knew, but you changed home. You changed home. The couch is in the same place, the pictures haven't moved, but there's an artificial silence that cannot be disproved. I look into your eyes, looking back at me, and it feels like staring at a house I used to lease. You're talking to me politely like a formal host, and I'm just a trespasser dancing with a ghost. The key still fits inside the heavy rusted lock, and your grandfather clock is still making the same talk. But the temperature has plummeted right down to the bone. How can I be standing next to you and feel so entirely alone? 'Cause you changed home, you tore the structure down. You became a stranger in our favorite town. You changed the locks, you turned the fire cold, and ripped up every single floorboard that we used to hold. I spent my whole youth building a life inside your chest. Now I'm just a transient, a forgotten weekend guest. Yeah, I came back looking for the safety that I knew, but you changed home. Where am I supposed to go when my shelter turns to stone? When the person who protected me leaves me out here on my own. You didn't give me warning, you didn't give me time. You just evicted my heart from a love I thought was mine. Oh, you burned it to the ground, you left me in the cold, wrecking the only sanctuary that I'll ever hold. 'Cause you changed home, you tore the structure down. You turned our palace into a ghost town. You changed the locks, you turned the fire cold, and broke every single sacred promise that we hold. I spent my whole youth building a life inside your chest. Now I'm just packing up my bags and heading for the west. I came back looking for the only love I ever knew, but you changed home. The lights are off, the roof is caving in. I guess this is where the open road begins. I'm standing on the porch, out in the freezing foam. I have nowhere to go, because you changed home. silver ring you left by the sink. Funny how a lifetime can change in a blink. You swore on your life that you'd never walk out. Now I'm just drowning in a room full of doubt. I trusted the words that you carved in my chest, but you left the wreckage and headed out west. And the whispers of forever are starting to blur, like a beautiful story that never occurred. I'm holding the pieces of a sky that you painted, watching the gold turn into something so tainted. 'Cause your promise faded like ink in the rain, leaving me stranded with a stadium of pain. You said I'll protect you, you said I'm your home. Now I'm just a ghost sitting here all alone. Yeah, you talk like a savior but walk like a thief, stealing my youth and leaving me grief. I built my whole world on the vows that you stated, but your promise faded. Oh, your promise faded. My friends all avoid bringing up your old name, like mentioning you is a dangerous game. They look in my face just to see if I'll cry, searching for tears that I've tried to dry. It's a special kind of heavy to know that a lie can look like a blessing when it's looking you in the eye. And the whispers of forever are starting to blur, like a beautiful story that never occurred. I'm holding the pieces of the sky that you painted, watching the gold turn into something so tainted. 'Cause your promise faded like ink in the rain, leaving me stranded with a stadium of pain. You said I'll protect you, you said I'm your home. Now I'm just a ghost sitting here all alone. Yeah, you talk like a savior but walk like a thief, stealing my youth and leaving me grief. I built my whole world on the vows that you stated, but your promise faded. Your promise faded. Was it all just a game to see if I'd fall? Did you mean a single word of it at all? You look at me now like I'm a stranger you met, an easy mistake that you'd rather forget. Oh, you broke every vow while I held my breath. Your beautiful poetry was nothing but my death. Your promise faded like ink in the rain, leaving me stranded in a stadium of pain. You said I'll protect you, you said I'm your home, and look at me shaking here. Oh, the future we built has been completely erased, because your promise faded. The ink is completely dry, the paper is torn, and I'm left to face the morning storm. No more words, the illusion is dead. Everything you promised was only in my head. I packed your sweaters in a box by the front door and scrubbed your muddy footprints off the hardwood floor. I changed the sheets, I let the cold air rush right in, trying to wash away the memory of your skin. But the house is playing tricks on me tonight, bending the lines underneath the hallway light. Because packing your bags was the easiest part, compared to erasing the stains on my heart. I washed your car, taillights fade in the gray, but you left a ghost that refuses to go away. 'Cause you walked out, but you Living in the wreckage of the plans we made. I see you standing right there by the kitchen sink, haunting every single little thought I think. Yeah, you took your keys and you took your clothes, but left me with the ghost that nobody knows. I cleared out the rooms, but the memory delayed. You left first, but your shadow stayed. Oh, your shadow stayed. I turn the TV loud to drown the quiet down, but your favorite song is echoing across this town. I reach across the mattress in the dead of night and trace the empty space until the dawn turns bright. It's a special kind of torture to be all alone, trapped inside a fortress that you turn to stone. Because packing your bags was the easiest part compared to erasing the stains on my heart. I watched your car taillights fade in the gray, but you left a ghost that refuses to go away. 'Cause you walked out, but your shadow stayed. Living in the wreckage of the plans we made. I see you standing right there by the kitchen sink, haunting every single little thought I think. Yeah, you took your keys and you took your clothes, but left me with the ghost that nobody knows. I cleared out the rooms, but the memory delayed. You left first, but your shadow stayed. Why did you leave your memory behind to run like a fever all through my mind? If you wanted to go, then why won't you fade? Look at the beautiful mess that you made. Oh, you tore me apart, but you won't set me free. Your phantom is living inside of me. 'Cause you walked out, but your shadow stayed. Living in the wreckage of the plans we made. I see you standing right there by the kitchen sink, haunting every single damn thing I think. Yeah, you took your keys and you took your clothes, but left me with the darkness that completely grows. I cleared out the house, but the memory delayed. You left me behind, but your shadow stayed. The house is dark, the room is cold. The final story that we ever told. I close my eyes in the fading shade. You're gone.